Hello. We're back for another podcast episode.
Oh.
That doesn't rhyme, but I'm trying to make it rhyme.
Okay.
I made
it
changing
our song?
No.
Oh, okay.
Our song is still, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Mom. All right, Mom. Start us off this time.
You start us off.
Why?
Oh, yeah. Tell everybody. How do you feel about your foot?
How
did you feel the minute that Santana
Guys,
gave you the
we
news?
have news. If you've been following along with my YouTube channel especially, which is EVY, shameless plug, I have been through this crazy ass journey where I had an ankle surgery that went bad and then I went blind, and holy shit, it's one hell of a story. You should go watch it on my YouTube channel. But after a year and about 8 months, I can finally walk on my ankle. I can't believe it. I never thought this day would come. I always hope for the day, but I actually could never picture or feel the day when it came. And that day was yesterday, that day was 2 days ago. You know what? That day was June 28th, okay? I don't know when you're going to listen to this, but the day was June 28th. Friday, June 28th, 2019, I was allowed to step foot on my feet with full weight because my ankle is fully healed. My surgeon said that I was a miracle. It was a miracle.
He sure did.
Holy shit. The emotions, the journey, everything has been built up to that day.
But that minute when he said, it's a miracle.
I was shocked. No.
Did you go blank?
The minute that he said it was, look at this is fully healed, I was like, no way. And then when he said, I thought he said, have you been walking on it? And I was like,
yeah, he did say that.
No.
Oh.
He said, I thought he said, have you been walking on it?
Right.
And he said, and I said, what? No. And he said, and I said, what? And he was like, we're going to get you walking on it now. And I'm like, what? I can do that now? No way. That's so crazy. I'm allowed to walk on it.
Where can people find your story if they need help with their ankle? Well, tell them again. New people just came in.
What do you mean new people just came in? This is a podcast.
Oh, true.
Mom. Guys, we're live on Instagram, on my Instagram once again.
And Evie's staring at it like she shouldn't be.
Want to know my Instagram, it's EVY, EVIEWHY, just like my YouTube channel, which is where you can find
your ankle journey.
My ankle journey. I made a whole docuseries about it. I've been filming since November 1st, 2017, which is when this whole journey started, which is so crazy. You know what, though, Mom? I was thinking about this in the car on the way to the salon because, guys, guess what? I got a pedicure today after a year and 8 months. But I was thinking in the car, it's so weird because for me, it feels like time stood still. So now that I can walk, it doesn't feel like that long ago that I couldn't walk. But it's been a year and 8 months. But to everyone around me who's been moving and living their life and has been living through change, it feels like it's been a long time for me. But for me personally, because it felt like time has stood still, because there's been no real change. I've been in the same four walls, looking the same, doing the same thing for the last year and 8 months. That time kind of froze for me. So it doesn't feel as long as it should feel. And that feels wrong to me because I feel like it's been so long that it should feel like it's been so long.
Right.
But it feels like I was just walking a week ago. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like as big of a miracle as it is to everybody else, to me, because everybody else has been living their life, has been changing, has been, they could have a different job now or a different hairdo or a different living situation or whatever, and for me, I haven't gone through that much change, but they have, so it feels like a long time coming. So I'm glad that it feels like more of a miracle to everyone else than it does to me, even though it still feels amazing to me because I didn't think that this day would ever come.
You're right. So a person asked, they have issues with their ankle, and they would like some advice. Now, we're not medical people, but you can tell them what we did do.
We just did a lot of research. We literally became experts in talus bone reconstruction
so whatever your ankle,
and health.
Right, and whatever your issue with your ankle is, do the research. Don't talk to only one doctor. Go get several opinions.
Yeah.
You know?
It does feel weird, like, asking for a second opinion, because it feels like you're saying to your doctor that you don't trust what they're saying.
Right.
But also, that's not exactly, I mean, a little bit is what you're saying, but another whole part of it is that you just want to make sure that you know all of the available options out there, because they may not know, no matter how much of a good doctor they are. You know, sometimes they get busy, they get caught up in their own patients, they don't have time to do research in a specific area. And so mine personally was a specific thing that my doctor, one, is in Canada, so he doesn't necessarily know the techniques around the world, and two, has never, I don't think he's ever, maybe he has, I don't know, but I don't think that he's ever had this much pushback. So,
I don't think he has.
Yeah, so
I really don't.
For us to push back
Yeah.
and be like, no, we want this, we want a transplant, we want to do the surgery over again, we want mobility, and we believe that we can get it. And for me to be so, for lack of a better term, careless, because I cared about the outcome, but no matter if it was 30% success, 50%, 75, 95, I was willing to do it, you know, regardless of the percent of failure.
So what we did, just to get onto your question, when we called other doctors and asked for other opinions, there are consult fees, which weren't very much.
$75.
Yeah, for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then we sent in the x-rays to these doctors, and they were able to tell us what they thought before Evie did any took any drastic measures in going with what the doctor wanted to do, because it was a quicker fix. Okay, so that's what you can do too.
You just got to do your research. Honestly, do your research. Like for my ankle specifically, I was researching full on ankle replacements,
Yep.
like everything. I was willing to almost like take my entire ankle out and put a whole metal apparatus in there, like a pulley system to like make my ankle work before fusing my foot and ankle together or before amputating, which
It's not an option anyways.
not an option.
No.
It was a possibility, but it was not what I wanted.
Total not a possibility. Total not an option. Total nothing when it comes to that.
No, I didn't lose my ankle. I got an ankle transplant for the pieces that I was missing. Because I had 60% good ankle left, 40% bad ankle left.
Exactly.
That's another thing. You got to ask a lot of questions. Don't feel dumb or stupid.
Right.
Ask your doctor the questions, you know. This is what he told me. He told me I had 60% of my ankle that was good. He told me these things. And then I took what information I got from him. I went and I talked to other people in Texas and around the world. And then I got what information I got from them. I got what information I got from the school of YouTube and Google. And then I made my own conclusions. I presented what I thought was facts.
Amazing presentation.
To my surgeon. Mm-hmm. And in the end, he still didn't want to do the surgery that we ended up doing in January because he wasn't optimistic, because it was a 30% failure rate, which 30% to anyone else but a medical doctor is high. I mean, not high. And to medical people, I guess it's a high failure rate. But anyways, there was 70% success, and we were going to do the transplant no matter
But if
what.
Evie had agreed to the transplant, he wasn't going to even bring up the option of redoing it.
No, I did
because
agree to the transplant.
You did, and what did we tell him?
You said if Evie had agreed to the transplant.
At the end, because we said we're not showing up, right? And then we went in for the final
No, you're talking
consult.
about the fusion, Mom. I'm talking about a transplant in January.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You're confused.
If you didn't agree... If you had agreed that day to the
Okay,
fusion...
guys, what she's talking about
Can
is...
you shut up and
no,
let me talk?
because you're confusing everything.
No, I'm not confusing nobody,
confusing,
okay?
You're confusing it.
No,
Yes, you are. I was talking about the transplant in January, and you talking about a fusion, calling it a transplant.
But on the last...
you're confusing shit.
Shut up right now.
You shut up.
No, just listen, okay?
No.
So when we went in for the final meeting and he wanted to bring up the fusion again, and then you said, no, I'm not doing the fusion. Figure it out. And then you told him what the doctor in the U.S. said.
That wasn't in the final meeting.
Yes, it was.
No, that was before, Mom. I signed the paper to get a fusion.
No.
Yeah.
And no.
Yeah.
Not in the hospital, in his office I'm talking about. when you gave the presentation.
He didn't bring up a fusion again.
Yes, he did. He said,
I
are
have
you sure
the footage.
you don't want to do a fusion? And then he says, we were going to propose that we redo the surgery.
He did not bring up the fusion again.
Kiss my freaking ass.
I have the freaking footage. So no, I will not be kissing your ass, okay? God.
So do your research.
Don't drink that. Now you got all this noise.
I know, might as well just drink
Mom! Oh my God, let the record show she's drinking cold ass water. Because why, Mom? Why don't you tell everybody why you got a fan beside you that's not on because of
Yeah, because you won't let me put it on.
No, because our viewers don't want to hear that. And why you're drinking cold ass water.
Because it's
Tell
hot.
us. Why is it hot in the house?
I'm menopausing.
Why? You're such a liar. Guys, it's hot in the house because our AC is broken and my mom literally goes to work, has AC, and lets her child die in the house.
Who wants to put on a sweatshirt right now?
Because I was cold.
Okay, so people, any issues you have, do your research. Talk to as many medical people as can.
Just do your research and don't give up
Right.
so soon.
Yep.
You know? Maybe give up at a point, but don't give up so soon.
And go on YouTube and check out people's stories, and go on YouTube and check out Evie Y's story.
Just check out my story.
Anyways.
Don't check out people's story. Just mine.
Yeah, it's a lot to check out your story.
Just mine.
Just yours.
Just mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to hear my weekly story?
No! Go. This is my mother's segment that she likes to call Gross Stories That a Mother Picks Up from the Internet. Go.
So this is what happens. This man and his daughter are reunited. She never met her father.
Man and daughter reunited.
So father and daughter reunite. They've never met each other. She's now, 18, 19, maybe even a little bit older.
They have sex.
He has kids with another woman, right? He has kids with another woman.
Yeah.
What's going on?
He has kids with another woman.
He has kids with another woman.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you the story.
Yeah.
He has kids with another woman.
Yeah.
And the daughter
gets
jealous about the half-sister getting all the attention from the father, that she makes an advance on him.
On the father. Okay.
So they make out.
What the fuck? The father agrees to this?
Then wait. Then they have sex.
Knew it.
Then a month later they get married.
What?
Then the mother reports them for incest.
Yeah.
And then he says, well, I'm not sure if she's my daughter or not because my name isn't on the birth certificate.
Okay.
And that was his excuse. Now they were in court.
Okay.
And I think
is he her daughter? Is she his daughter?
It didn't say. And then
all they gotta do is paternity test.
They got time in jail.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's weird how incest is illegal.
Should it be legal?
If they're
Should it be okay?
If they're consenting, why not?
Father and child?
If they're consenting.
Parent? Even a parent and child?
If they're consenting, I'm asking you, why not?
Ew.
Yes, it's ew. But to me, so is like a 30-year gap. That's ew too.
Ew.
For myself, personally. I don't really care anybody else. Who's that?
That's the married
Okay, looking at them doesn't make a difference.
I didn't say it makes a difference.
Then why'd you show me their faces? It's
not like for them to have permission to
I'm just wondering why it's illegal. Yes, it's disgusting. But why is it illegal?
I don't know.
Like, if two people are consenting to it, it's just like peeing on somebody. That's not illegal if two people are consenting to that. And people are into that. That's disgusting in my personal opinion. But for some people, it's a fantasy. And they consent to it. So if it's consensual, why is incest illegal? Are there medical complications to children that they can have?
Possibly.
Like, are you sure?
Yeah. They could have really healthy kids, but they could also have kids that are unhealthy.
Is there a higher risk for kids from incestual families?
I don't know anymore. That was the
that's what I'm saying. Why is it illegal? I need to know.
That was a thing in the past.
Why is it illegal? I need to know why it's illegal.
Something could go wrong with the child.
Besides it being disgusting, why is it illegal? Because it's not illegal to be a 30-year-old and be with a 60-year-old. And that's a 30-year gap. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's, to some people, disgusting.
Yeah.
Just like incest. So why
Because I don't think anything can happen to the child if you're too... Well, still anything.
How? Geriatrics?
Anything can happen at any time. Whether it's legal or illegal, age difference, or age close-wise.
All right, well, we're closing that segment
All
up.
right, let's close that one up.
I literally have that down.
Do you?
Mom's disgusting story is literally my third point on this thing.
Good. I'm glad you, because I have like 3 more of those.
Oh my god.
We'll save them for the weekly segment.
Speaking of disgusting.
Yes, go for it. Let's see what else you don't find disgusting that I would find disgusting.
No, it's not about disgusting or not, but it's about bodily fluids and significant others. Like, when is it okay to, like, fart or diarrhea or, like, vomit in front of a significant other?
I think we talked about the fart part.
Did we?
Yes.
We did?
Yes.
Did I ask you how long did it take you to fart in front of Dad?
But
how long?
I don't know. And it's not.
What about vomit, diarrhea,
people,
and all that?
They don't like it. You think your significant other likes it. Smells pretty today, Evie. No, not cool.
No.
They'll tolerate it until they can't tolerate it anymore.
But I once had a guy tell me
Yeah.
that, like, farting is a deal breaker. Like, if his girl farts, that's
Good.
it. His girl's not allowed to fart.
So he doesn't fart in front of her then?
He never said in front. He just said fart, period.
Okay, but would
She's
he
not allowed to fart.
Okay, she's not allowed, but he's okay to fart?
I don't know. He didn't say that.
Well, that's the question you should have asked. Is he okay to fart? Because if he's okay to fart, then she can fart away. Right? But no other.
But seriously,
would,
when do you think it's appropriate? You can't control
vomit. You can't control vomit.
Or diarrhea.
Like vomit, I think, is
Or
different.
farting. Do you think you can control your farts? You can suck them in till you go blue in the face. But what
until
if
your
that
stomach ache hurts and take yourself to the toilet and fart away in the toilet.
But what if that doesn't work?
Well, then I guess you gotta blame it on the dog.
What if you don't have a dog? What if there's no dog?
Blame it on somebody.
Okay.
If nobody's there, blame it on the other person.
Okay, but seriously.
Are you starting to fart already?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm just saying.
Don't.
I can't control it, though. And, like,
You
guys...
better change your diet.
Guys don't really expect women to not poop or fart, do they?
I think they have this thing in their head that they don't. They're just smelly pretty.
Oh my god. I don't know. I think I'm okay with the other person doing it, but like...
Why would you be okay with that? Even that's not cool.
It's normal, Mom.
No, it's not. Your digestive system is off.
Mom, shut up, okay? Just shut up. It's so annoying when people say it's not normal. It is normal. Everybody farts. Everybody burps. I don't really burp, but everybody burps.
Not everybody. You just said. And people have a burping mechanism. Maybe
Anyways, all I wanted to know was, should people be disgusted by bodily fluids when they have their own bodily fluids? Like, come on. I think it's a maturity thing.
You think so?
Yeah. I think that, like, if you're not mature enough to know that, like, this person isn't shitting the bed or themselves or whatever on purpose, like, you know, when diarrhea strikes and you literally can't get to the toilet fast enough, or you don't feel it in the middle of the night when you have nocturnal diarrhea or something, like, or food poisoning or whatever.
Well,
or
in those cases, I think
you
it's
got
okay.
bloated from something and you have the farts. Like, it's just like, you got to realize that they're probably dealing with a lot more stress, one, from the embarrassment, and two, from their body feeling this way, that, like, for this significant other or the other person that's with them to add an extra layer of stress onto them.
I see.
I don't think that's right. I think it's a maturity thing. If you're doing that, I don't think that you're mature, to be honest. So, are you a child, Mom?
Yep.
Or are you mature?
Nope.
Yeah, you're just a bitch.
Thank you. Term of endearment.
Anyways, just wanted to see your opinion on that because you think everything is gross, which is annoying. Anyways, okay, we're almost done all the points that I wrote down here. I have hot sauce challenge written down here because we did the hot sauce challenge on Hot Ones. The Hot Ones hot sauce challenge. Eric and I went to New York.
When's that video coming out, by the way?
I don't know. Somebody ruined all the footage.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
You ruined all the footage. Somebody is my mom. Somebody is my annoying mother.
Sabotaging her.
When she gets involved in my project, she somehow finds a way to ruin them.
Really?
You do.
Really?
Tell me a project you haven't ruined.
You've always managed to fix it.
No, you've ruined every single project. I hold myself to a higher standard of video than I did last year, Mom.
All right.
And you ruining my shit is not allowed anymore. Okay? Imperfections are a thing, but when you're literally in front of the camera filming hot sauce bottles instead of myself doing the challenge, that's annoying as shit. And it's no longer cute or funny. It's annoying.
Okay, future employees of EVY, be careful.
I only pick the best ones.
Even the best ones make mistakes.
Yeah, they do, but not mistakes like you do.
Okay.
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 Right.
Okay? We can only do the hot sauce challenge once. Why? Because the hot sauces were from New York City, and I only bought one of each bottle. And we could only do it once, because you only have a first reaction once, Mom.
Right.
So, thanks for ruining that footage. I don't know when I'm going to put the video up, you guys, because when I get a type of way when my footage is ruined, I get discouraged from making the video. I have a vision in my head, and when people try to get off the path of the vision in my head,
Right.
it ruins the vision in my head. Let me be the director and the producer. You just be the person behind the camera and listen to me.
New vision.
No new... Mom! It actually pisses me off. Like, I'm getting worked up about it. I actually hate it. I have a specific vision in my head, and when you're sabotaging that
Okay, what were
vision,
you going to say about the
it's annoying.
sauces?
Well, I can't say anything because I had this on here because I thought the video would be up by this podcast, but it's not, so I don't want to spoil it. But just know that sometime in the future, the near future, we have a hot sauce challenge video coming up where we put extremely hot sauces on wings, just like Hot Ones, the YouTube show. And that'll be coming up soon if I can find a way to salvage the footage. Mom is giving me a death stare, but she knows she ruined it. You know, ever since I employed Eric to work on my videos, there's been no mistakes.
Okay.
And when you're back on the project, the footage
Oh, the hate is so real.
ruined.
Okay. I'm
sorry. There's no nice way to say it. And I don't want to say it to you. I don't. Like, I hate that I have to say this.
You already told me. As soon as you saw the footage.
No.
Yeah,
I
you did.
waited a day. No.
Okay, so you waited a day to
I
calm
did.
your shit down.
I tried to. But then I was like, I have to say something because I just can't deal. How does it feel being confronted?
Whatever.
Yeah, because it's not your project. You don't give a shit.
Because I know you're good at what you do
No,
and you'll
Mom,
figure it out.
you really ruined it. I had a vision.
Well, I didn't ruin it intentionally.
I told you I had a vision.
But I didn't ruin it
Yeah, I
intentionally.
know, but you get like a little too like bossy or controlling when
I sat there quiet the whole
when
time.
other people are around. You want to control the vision. You want to act like you're cool and control
Well,
the
I am
vision.
cool,
No.
but I sat there quietly.
No, who told you you're cool? Okay, anyway.
Okay, in the meantime, until her new late video comes up, you guys can go check out all her other stuff on EVY on YouTube. And while you're there, go check out her podcasts on Oh My God Mom, the podcast, and subscribe
They're
to both
listening
channels.
to the podcast right now.
Right. Okay, so put that finger on subscribe.
Okay. Anyways, I have one
And
more.
subscribe to us.
I have one more topic, Mom.
Make this day sweeter for me.
Mom, I have one more topic.
After all that negative comments, all those negative comments and beating up I got.
Mom,
I feel so bruised right now.
it's not something I want to do, but I need to bring it up. So that next time you'll hopefully be more careful. I don't know.
Did I have my finger on the sound?
I have no idea, Mom.
That's what I was focused on.
Like, there's no finger on the sound. It was a whole ass microphone.
What?
You were using a camera with a microphone on the top.
I was using the big one.
Yeah.
Oh, so how did I screw it up?
Because
Anyways,
you
doesn't
went
matter.
into the,
Go on.
You went
I
into
don't
the-
care. Go on. Move on. I don't care. I really don't. Go on.
I know you really don't care.
care.
That's why it pisses
No.
me off. Because you don't care,
No.
but you want to act all bossy in my
Right.
project,
Right.
but you don't care about them
Right.
in the end.
Oh, I feel diarrhea coming on.
What the fuck?
Go.
Mom, you're so annoying. No, like, you're so annoying. Tell us why you don't love your mother.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
No, you are. Okay,
No,
go on.
You're pissing me off. So tell everybody.
No, are we finished then?
Why you're mean to your mother.
I'm not mean to my mother. Are we finished?
Yes, you are mean to your mother.
Are we finished?
Why don't you want to talk about this pressing
topic? Do I abuse her? Do I verbally abuse her?
No, I never said you abused her. I
so?
said you were mean to her.
I'm not mean to her.
You are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Do you want me to quit this podcast?
No.
Okay. Then.
I don't want you to quit this podcast, but I'm Nancy Grace, and I want to talk about the hard topics, Mom.
I don't talk
Why
about
are you
my
mean?
Personal shit.
Why? No, this is a personal podcast.
Good. Tell your own stories.
Mom, would you like me to grow up and be like you?
If I was the same way she was, then possibly you would be.
Mom, don't you believe in second chances or love conquers all?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yep.
You don't know what. Stop doing that. Mom, stop doing that.
Careful.
You don't know what you believe, or you do and you don't want to say it.
It's Nanya.
Do you believe that
What I
love
think
conquers
and what
all?
I say.
Mom, we're getting real on this podcast.
We don't need to go that real.
Yes, we're getting real. Peel back the layers of this tough exterior that you put on show for. And tell us, Mom.
There's nothing to tell, Evie.
Why doesn't love conquer all?
I don't know if it does or if it doesn't.
Clearly it doesn't.
For some people it does, for some people
No.
it doesn't.
I can think of 2 instances in your life where it doesn't.
All right.
Anyways, speaking of love, I had somebody on my broadcast, shout out Johnny Cab, ask me if he fears me losing support from my supporters if and when / now that I have a boyfriend. What do you think about that?
If your supporters were looking for you to date them, then you'll lose them. And if they weren't looking and they're just supporters, there to support you and
but isn't that
gift you.
But isn't that a thing though?
Then
that's why
then you wouldn't lose their
stars
supporters.
hide their relationships and shit because they are more desirable
if
and
they're
people
single.
Engage with them more if they're single because of that fantasy of being with them, even though they know that that'll never happen.
Exactly.
So do you think people should hide their relationships for that sake? Or do you think that that's wrong and they shouldn't?
But I don't really see a lot of people hiding it now, up in the industry.
I mean, not
usually it comes out.
It comes out, but you got to do
it comes out
extensive research.
It comes out a
for
few
instance,
weeks
Shay
later.
Mitchell.
Right.
Shay Mitchell never shows her guy, barely. She barely shows her dude.
Yeah.
You almost forget that she's not single.
Is that because it's the single thing, or that's because it's
Who
none of your
knows?
business?
Who
My
knows?
private life I want to keep private.
Who knows?
Right. But she showed her belly.
Now she did. She's pregnant.
She looks good.
And then you remember, oh yeah, she's with a guy. You forgot. She never shows that.
She's the reincarnation
but that's
of the
not
Virgin
the
Mary.
fucking question, Mom. Stay on track.
I already answered you.
The question is, should I fear losing support?
Well, you lose some support, you'll gain more support.
True.
Okay, you'll be attracting the people that should be there.
Exactly.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
if you
There's
lose...
the goddamn answer.
All right.
Yeah, that should be the answer, though.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a thing, but why are people so afraid of that when don't they want people to support them? People are always preaching, I'm more than my Instagram. I'm more than just a pretty face. I can offer more. Yet they are hiding somewhat their relationship because they're afraid of losing the followers that fantasize about them. I feel like if you're gonna claim one thing, then you should show all parts of you, and people that want to support you will support you because they like you.
Okay, but we don't know what it is, though. Is it because of that, or is it because it's their personal life and they want to keep that separate from everything else?
I'm talking about a fan perspective, Mom.
Oh, from a fan perspective.
I just said that.
Yeah. Okay, but why does the fan need to know everything?
Oh my God, you're so annoying. Talk about the goddamn question at hand, Mom.
What was
okay?
the question? It's too long.
Don't make other assumptions. The question is, when people know that you're not single anymore, Mom, do you fear losing their support?
But I thought I already answered that.
What did you answer?
Didn't I say if you lose them, you'll gain support
No,
from
you
people?
keep, yes, you just said that, but you keep talking about other circumstances. Like, why should people know? Because, personally, I've made single jokes for a long time. Other people make single jokes, too. So now when they're in a relationship, like, it changes. You're not single anymore. So what do you mean, why should they know? You've been making fucking single jokes this whole time. They should know if you're in a relationship.
But what if the person you're with doesn't want to be in that limelight or doesn't want to be chased or, you know, and
how many more what
followed by paparazzi
sleeve,
and talked about on broadcast or on Instagram or whatever? You have to look at that too. Maybe she asked
when they opted in and they know things about you, that you're a public figure or you're an actress or you're a politician, and they opt in to be with you, that comes with the territory.
It doesn't have to be part of the territory, no.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does. It's inevitable. Mom, you can't go date Jennifer Aniston thinking you're never going to be in the limelight. Jennifer Aniston's getting paparazzi'd everywhere. You can't be like, oh, if I date her, I'll never get paparazzi'd. And if I do, I'm going to be mad at Jen. No,
you won't be mad at Jen.
You fucking fell in love with a superstar. You can't not. She's a public figure. Kim Kardashian. Imagine Kanye wasn't in the picture, since we're doing these what-if scenarios, and you want to date Kim Kardashian. You can't say, I don't like the attention, wah. You're dating Kim Kardashian. She lives for the cameras.
Yeah, she lives for the cameras.
Okay? You can't just be a hermit.
But Kanye,
it's inevitable.
Kanye isn't always.
Oh my God, we're not talking about Kanye!
Kanye loves the attention.
Kanye is his own superstar in his own right, Mom. Let's not go there with Kanye.
But Shay Mitchell's boyfriend maybe doesn't want to be a part of it. Okay. You know, he may go in one door and she goes in the other door and they meet each other inside.
See, that's too much for me. Yeah. That shouldn't be a thing.
You know, or he doesn't go to these big
I get,
things.
Hold on. I get not wanting to be in the limelight yourself. Mm-hmm. But you shouldn't go in one door. That's not being supportive.
Are there any
to me,
with her?
shut up. Let me talk. To me, that's not being supportive. Like, if you're gonna go to the Grammys with your significant other and they're nominated for a Grammy, you're not gonna walk the red carpet with them. You're gonna give them their moment to shine, yes, but you're also gonna walk the red carpet if they want you to walk the red carpet. You shouldn't go and meet them for dinner later. Like, that's bullshit to me. I think you should be supportive.
Have they shown any pictures of him and her together?
And honestly, yeah, and she vlogs with him too.
Oh,
but I'm just saying, like, pictures and Instagram, she doesn't really talk about him that much. But
so maybe she keeps her Instagram business,
not
personal.
No, Mom. You keep bringing up scenarios that are annoying to me because I'm just trying to get something out. Anyways. Well, if people want to stop supporting me, then stop supporting me. Sayonara. That's right. I don't know what I can do. It's like I make single jokes, and then people want to laugh at them and be like, oh, whoever's going to be with you is going to be lucky. I hope you find the one, blah, blah, blah. But then when that happens, it's like, oh, shit. I didn't want her to actually find somebody.
Yeah, she was going to be single for the rest of her life.
Do you know what I mean?
And entertain us. Well, that ain't happening, people.
Yeah, but that was a thing, though. Like, my significant other had to be okay with me being a public figure.
And is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay with it.
He helps me out with
I know. Thank God.
Thank God for me.
Thank God.
He helps me out with it, and he is okay with the attention that I get. Even the, like, marry me comments and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, he's okay with. I think that's a healthy, secure relationship, though.
I think so.
And that's what you got to have. If you have someone that's jealous or insecure or, like, doesn't trust you and the trust isn't there, I know trust takes a while to build, but if the trust isn't there, then I don't think that's a really healthy relationship. And if that conflicts with your career path, then you either got to choose. And personally, I don't see why people say that they need to compromise. I think you can find a middle ground, and if you can't, I don't think that person is necessarily right for you, because you should be two wholes coming together and making two wholes, not two halves coming together and making one whole. So you got to remember that one, when you're single and you're doing your own thing, somebody's attracted to you because you're doing your own thing. So when you get into a relationship, you got to remember you're still your own person. So if your career path doesn't align with their career path or beliefs, I guess, then that's an issue. Then you have to really look inside. Is this the career path that you really want? Is this love worth changing career path to something else that you'll still love? Or are you going to be miserable and resentful? And if that's the case, goodbye.
You'd be resentful. Okay, let's go back to the trust thing. You said
what about it?
Trust takes time to build.
Yeah.
What if the person, or you don't trust the person from the beginning? Do you think?
Okay, but I can't answer this question because I give 100% trust to the person, and then it chips away the more you make me not trust you. I'm not the type of person where it's like, oh, I don't trust you, and then trust builds from there. When I say trust takes time to build, I mean, like, I give full trust to somebody, but, like, the security of that trust and the solidness of that trust takes time to build. At first, it's like naivete and blind trust and faith. Okay. But over time, it builds to something solid.
Stronger.
It's like solid trust because they've proven themselves and stuff like that. But like actual trust, I don't go the route of not trusting. It's like innocent before proven guilty or guilty before proven innocent. I give trust completely, and then so my method is innocent until proven guilty. Right? Where some people, they go in, they don't trust the person, and then they say, no, trust is something that has to build and be earned. Where for me, I'm choosing to trust you, and then when things unravel, that's on you for things unraveling. You know what I mean? And then that's when I lose trust. But then hopefully
I think people who don't have trust or don't trust the other person, it's either something happened to them or something the other person did for them not to trust them.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
I agree.
But if you're at the stage where someone did something to you and you're not able to trust them, then it's time to move on.
It's time to move on.
Because that's very unhealthy.
So unhealthy for yourself, for your sanity.
For yourself. That's what I'm talking about. It's very
I know,
very
but
unhealthy.
I'm just saying, like, I think trust is almost everything in a relationship.
Yep.
I mean, obviously there has to be love, and like love languages have to be met, and like needs have to be met, like communication and stuff like that. But I think trust
is the strongest. When you have trust, everything falls into place.
Huge thing.
Yeah.
When the trust isn't there, I don't really see a point in being in that relationship. There's a point in being in a relationship with someone that you don't trust. Doesn't make sense.
No, it's not healthy for you.
I'd like to hear a counter argument though. Like, why would you be in a relationship with someone that you don't trust? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, if somebody feels like writing in the comment section, go for it.
On YouTube, yeah.
On YouTube, you can write in the comment section. And you can listen to us on SoundCloud, YouTube,
Spotify and Apple Podcast. See you guys next Sunday for another podcast with annoying mother and heavy wife. All right.
Thanks for listening to the #1 podcast in your heart and ours. Bye.
Bye.